Ronald, recently you were on Zone Radio with Jacques speaking about the power within. And can you elaborate a little bit more about that for us today?
Thank you. What we've done over the last 4 or 5 years leading up to the development of the Dream Exchange platform was to interview approximately 5,000 young people and say, what do you want? What are you looking for? And what is interesting is that they were all wanting external help. They were wanting external support. They were wanting finance. They were wanting mentorship. And that's great because that's what the platform's designed for. However, what was the missing link? And that missing link was them feeling that they actually have the power to create something themselves from their imagination, from their intuition, from their inspiration. And so we developed a kind of a sub-project called Dream Create, which has its own YouTube channel. And on there we're saying about 2 or 3 fundamental key things. Firstly, the power within, which is we all come from the same source, whether you call it God or anything else. We call it the divine infinite all. The divine infinite all is within you. And with that comes the power of magnificence, infinity, inspiration. And we started to put out videos and concepts around your power within. And the way to change the world, and the way to change your own world, and the way to change the world around you is to start within. And so the power within has been a developmental concept of ours, but one that's growing. And we're putting more color to it, more inspiration to it, and sharing that across our platform and sharing that across our YouTube channel. And that's really why we've gone very heavily with the power within as a concept.
Okay. And for people who are watching this now, and you mentioned something about the developmental process, if they're starting from the beginning, let's say they're just kind of coming across this sort of concept, what would be your sort of guidance for them to start tapping into this power within if they don't even know where to start?
So the first thing is to realize it's within. So you've got to kind of meditate, pray, and say, okay, what is my power within? And when you really go into it and you believe that you're from the divine infinite all, then you've got infinite power, you've got infinite inspiration, infinite imagination, and you can start to create from there. So the world you see outside of you has been created by the people to an extent. But you can change that for yourself. So start by looking around and saying, let me tap into our imagination. What better things can I create for myself? What better things can I do today? How can I touch people? How can I support people? How can I extend to people? And then that power, and it's all a practice. You'll have to practice that, and it grows and eventually becomes second nature to go, oh, I'm going to tap into my power within to create the next internet channel or the next something else. And that's how all creation happened. It comes from within first, and then it's expressed into the outer world after that.
So do you say just sitting with yourself and first of all believing that it is there and asking questions, asking yourself questions, maybe asking other questions, asking the internet, finding YouTube channels, whatever the case may be, is possibly just sitting and posing those questions?
Correct, absolutely.